Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and this is It's Just Christine. For today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be decorating my Hobonichi cousin for the whole entire month of March. And I'm going to be using a different variety of stuff from different shops. So I'm actually going to go through them as I plan, not at the beginning of the intro. I'm also going to be decorating my monthly spread for this planner. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in this, please stay tuned. Okay, so let's start off with my monthly spread. There's already stuff written on here. My monthly spread for my Hobonichi cousin is basically just kits that I'm going to be using for the month and like sales and stuff like that that's going on as well, or if there's a shop that reopened that I really want to purchase something from, like Dash of Sun, and also like videos that I post for that week/day. Yeah, so it's really nothing fancy. It's just like literally me jotting down things quickly, and yeah, and I also put in my happy mail in this monthly. This way is just a little bit more like clearer for me, like what I need to post, and also things that I want to post, kind of. Anyways, so I'm going to be using this washi tape from the Coffee Monsters Co. Sorry, I totally forgot what it was called. I decided to use this washi because I wanted to actually use this. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this was released, I believe, her last not her last sale, her last shop anniversary, and it just so happens that March is her shop anniversary, so I thought a Coffee Monster Co. washi would be great to use for this month. So basically, like I said, I don't really decorate this this monthly very much. I literally just put washi at the bottom here because I don't really write on the bottom here, so I thought a little decoration would look nice. And it's also a way to kind of, you know, for me to be forced to use my washi tape, because I have a lot of washi tape, and this year's goal and plan is to at least open and use half of them. I feel like I don't even use 10% of what I have, because like if it's in front of me, that's what I'll use, and it just so happens that most of the time it goes very well with what I kind of need. So yeah, I really want to use my washis because, you know, I pay for them, I buy them, and I really find them really cute, but I just never ever use them, and I just hoard them. But yeah, so this is definitely the year that I'm going to be opening and using most of my washi. So month of March, I have a few things that I kind of want to do differently in my channel, and this is basically one of them. I find that I don't have time throughout the week or even the beginning of the week to just sit down and decorate my Hobonichi weeks. So I'm actually going to be decorating it, filming it, and posting it at the beginning of each month, or like before the month starts. I'm trying to still work out the kinks, but I'm going to be doing this. If you know, if you guys still want to see it, I'll probably do it and post it on my channel, and let's see how it does. But yeah, I really kind of want to just decorate the whole entire month and be done with it, so that I don't have to worry about it throughout throughout the month. So let me just pull up the next one. Okay, so moving on to the first full week of March. I've already kind of decorated technically the first week of March. And I've already written on it, so there's no point of showing to you guys. It's just literally a simple basic washi setup. And I'm currently filming this on March 2nd, so we might as well just go on with the second week of March. Anyways, it's the first full week of March anyways. So I'm going to be using this washi from Simply Gilded. It's like her Stardust. As you guys can tell, I haven't even opened it, but I thought it'll go very pretty with the kit that I'm going to be using it with, which is this freebie that I got from Graceful Muse Papery. So I find that this planner is also great for me to be using like my freebies. So yeah, that's pretty good. And then I'm also going to be using this Tombow marker. It's the 991. So that's that. And then for this week, it's actually going to be a busy week because this is like my friends are planning to come over to my house on the 8th, and then on the 9th my little nephew it's his birthday. So I'm not really sure if they're having a birthday party, but I still like noting those things down on my planner just to remind myself to kind of like, call them and to just say happy birthday. I'm just marking down hours that I'm working for this week. My hours are very set. I know when I'm done, when I start, and it's basically the same hours every single week, unless something kind of like runs behind, or like I have to go to a meeting in the morning, then I have to come in earlier. But other than that, everything is the same. This week is actually the week that I'm working on a Saturday. So that means I'm off on a Friday, and that's the reason why my friends and I just decided to go have brunch here at my place. But yeah, so then after that, what I do is I just color in my work schedule, because then that way I could just kind of write things in between, either before or after, and I know exactly where to plan things, if you guys get what I mean. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be using this what do you call this washi from Simply Gilded. And I don't know, like Simply Gilded's Stardust collection is one of my favorite. I have a bunch of her Stardust washi, and I feel like I haven't even been using them because I usually just use the bow more, but I actually really love her Stardust collection a lot more than her bow collection. But I feel like the bows are just simple enough that it can go with every spread. I'm not saying that the Stardust is not. It's just most of the time the Stardust has... Sorry, I'm having a hard time getting this out. Yeah, most of the time the Stardust collection has 2 different foils. And I know it doesn't really matter. You can just mix and match foils. But sometimes I prefer to have... Actually, I prefer to have it matching the kit. So, yeah, and I just don't gravitate towards it as much as I want to. So this planner is like perfect for me to use all my Stardust because they're just all so gorgeous. Now I don't know where my... Anyways, my these like washi cards are all from Once More with Love. So this one that I'm using now and then the one that I used last time is both from her shop. So like, look how pretty that is. So I just usually put a washi at the top here because I don't really need anything in the space there. And then usually if I really like the washi, like, and it's thicker, I'd still put it there because I'm not gonna do anything from 5 in the morning to like 7 in the morning. I usually wake, like the earliest that I would wake up for work ever would be at 7 or like even anything. I'm just not a morning person, so. And then here in the evening, even though I do stay pretty late, I still put the washi at the 12 o'clock mark because I want to write down, well, I've been writing down like books I've started and finished at the end here. Last year, there really wasn't a way for me to keep tabs of the books that I was reading, and yeah, so I thought in this planner I definitely put in all the books that I've been reading because I do read quite a lot, and yeah, I just want to keep tabs of it. So there you go. So this foil is actually in, I think this is, it's like a different, like there's like 3 different foils on this and it's so pretty. And I think she released this during her Valentine's Day release a couple of years ago. And it's in hollow foil with the Aurora, like she calls it the Aurora foil or like the Aurora colorway. I don't know. You guys know what I mean if you guys follow Irene and Simply Gilded. Like her washi is stunning. So that is for that. And then I'm just gonna decorate a little bit here in the sidebar. I really don't go crazy at the front here because, sorry, on the scheduled side, because like I said, this is kind of like my catch all planner, so I want to make sure I leave room for everything else that I will need to write down for the week. And yeah, so this is like a very good kind of like, this is a very good deco that you can just put things in random places and it would still look quite pretty. I like that this freebie has florals as well and not just all decos. Okay, I'm not gonna put things here on the side because I know I'm gonna be reading something or finishing something. So I'll put it at the top here. Because let's be honest, I'm not gonna be waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. And then maybe a little flower here to kind of like write down that I have brunch with the girls. And one more heart here. Okay. So that is that, and I actually still have a few more decos that I could possibly use on my Hobonichi weeks. But yeah, so that is for the first full week of March. And that's basically, this is like the setup for me, guys. Like, very simple, nothing too crazy, because I need all these space to write on. So I'll move on to the next. Okay, so let's move on to the 3rd week of March, which is March 11th to the 17th. I'm using this deco sheet from Harriet Wright's Design, and these washi from Simply Gilded. As usual, most of my washi is from Simply Gilded. So this is just like her gray stripes pattern one with a little bow. And this is, I don't know what she calls these, but these are like the scallop with the heart in gold as well. I just thought that these two would match perfectly with the kit itself. Sorry, not the kit, but the deco itself. I'm so excited to use this kit, guys. Like, the deco. If you guys saw my haul, the one that I just posted, you know how excited I am to use Harry Wright's design. So I definitely wanted to try out her kits. And this actually came with the kit. And I'm definitely not going to use all the decos in it when I'm planning using it. So I thought using some of it in my catch-all would be great. And then I'm using this Tombow marker in N95. I've already kind of like marked down all my work hours just so that it's not being repetitive on camera, because like I said, this is really gray. It's just the same hours over and over again, except for this Thursday actually, because my coworker is going to be away on holiday from Thursday, and then she's back on Monday. So I told her that's fine, I'll take her shift. So I'm actually working her shift and my shift, but it's not that bad because both of our shifts kind of like they run parallel with each other. I don't even know how to explain it, but they're almost the same time. It's just I start at 8:30 and finish at 4:30. She starts at 10 and she finishes at 6. So basically I'm just gonna be working from 8:30 to 6. And so it doesn't really faze me. But yeah, so I'm going to be putting as usual, it's the same drift as the previous week, and it's actually gonna go a little bit faster because now that you guys kind of know what I'm doing, it's a lot easier for me to just lay down things and possibly talk about what's going to be happening for this week. This is not really a busy week for me in terms of personal life, but it will be busy for me for work. And I feel like it is going to be very, very crazy. And I'm gearing myself up for it. So I won't really, so that I won't really get too stressed out. But yeah, this is also like one of my cousin's birthday, which is on the 15th, which would be something to note down. I don't know, like when I was a kid, I used to remember everybody's birthday and I didn't have to write it down. But ever since I started getting older, like I have a hard time remembering things. It's not so much that I forget that it's their birthday, because I always remember the birthdays. It's just sometimes I mistake the time, like not the time, the day. So for example, my uncle's birthday is August 28th, and sometimes like I'd be looking at August and I'd be like, is it August 28 or is it August 29? Or it's just like, I'm always off by like 1 or 2, not even 2 days. It's just I'm always just second guessing myself regarding the day itself. And it's usually I'm always just usually off one day, but it never used to happen to me, guys. Like I used to be always on point. And I grew up in an era where like you had to remember phone numbers. So remembering things was like my thing. I used to remember like my mom's number, my dad's number, like my whole family, plus my friends and my best friends. And now I can't even remember like one date. Okay, so let me see what we have here. Oh, I'm so excited to use this. I'm not kidding. It's like one of those shops where I feel like I've been eyeing for the longest time, and I finally was able to purchase from her, and yeah, I'm really excited. I love like the feel of her stickers. I don't know if you guys have ever used Harriet Wright's Designs kits, but her paper is like really different. It's like vinyl, but it's not chunky. So it's like this really nice thin material. And I don't know, it's really pretty, guys. Okay, I am going to put this here just so that I remember that I'm working by myself. And then I'm also going to be putting down this little vase here. I also note down like my my tracker here, but I'll do that off camera. So yeah, that's basically it. Maybe I'll put a little here to kind of like write down my cousin's birthday. All right, so that is the 3rd week of March. Oh, I really like this spread. Okay, so next up is the week of March 18th to the 24th. And I'm also going to be using this deco from Harriet Wright's Design. This was her freebie that came with the things that I purchased. And since I did go over 75 pounds, I received this very pretty kit, actually, like deco. And I'm pairing it with this Tombow marker in 620 and a Simply Gilded washi. I don't know why I only grabbed this one, because I also need a thin one, which I'm just gonna grab another one here that would perfectly match with it. So this is another Simply Gilded washi. So yeah, let's move on. I just noticed, but I made a mistake on the things that I was laying down. But I'll explain more later. So this week is, ow. My nails are so brittle, guys. Like, it's been cracking forever. And I even put like serums on it, and I need to lay off on putting nail polish for now and just let it grow and get healthy. But I don't know, the minute I put nail polish and then I use nail polish remover, it gets all flimsy and it breaks, and it's not a fun feeling. And I hate when my nails break, because then they break the weirdest way and it hurts. So I don't know, if you guys have any suggestions, I am all ears for it. And I've tried everything with these nails. I don't know. Yeah, this week is a fairly busy week, actually. My brother-in-law's birthday is on the 24th. But I think he has plans with his friends. So we are actually going out for dinner on the 23rd, and we're like, my brother-in-law is really into like anything Japanese, Korean things. So we're actually going to be going to like a teppanyaki place that we heard is really good. So we're going to try it out on his birthday. I don't know if you guys ever heard of teppanyaki, but it's kind of like a way of cooking in Japan. If you guys have ever been to like a Japanese restaurant and they have a grill in front of you, and then someone's cooking in front of you and you guys just like sit in a circle. That is teppanyaki style cooking. But yeah, we actually went to one, like my husband and I and my family. We went to one in Mexico. I like to say Mexico. It was like one of those restaurants that's in the resort, and it was a fun experience. So we want to take my brother-in-law there, and we're gonna be going, like me, my husband, my brother-in-law, and my in-laws to this restaurant, and hopefully it's actually good. When my husband and I went to Japan, we didn't really get a chance to do teppanyaki because we were very I can't find the line. Oh, here it is. Yeah, we were very into the karaage of Japan. Karaage is just basically deep fried chicken. It's just what they call. It's a special batter that they use. So yeah, it's really nothing like, you know, fancy. It's just literally fried chicken, deep fried chicken. But like everywhere you go in Japan, they had karaage, and then it was just always good. Even in their 7-Eleven. Like 7-Eleven, guys. I don't know, like their 7-Eleven in Japan is like really good. They had good food. They had karaage, like hot cooked karaage. And then they also had onigiris of, obviously, it's just like those rice cakes that you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen one with, there's usually stuffing inside, but everything is so good. I don't know where you guys are from, but like here in Canada, our 7-Eleven is lacking. Like I would never want to go to 7-Eleven and just grab food off of there because I don't know if it's like fresh or anything. Okay, so I do have a few florals here, which is I think way too big, but I will take this smaller one and probably put it here. There you go. And then I'll probably take the door because that's really pretty. I'll probably save the rest for my Hobonichi. So you guys are probably going to be seeing this again on my work planner, which is at Hobonichi Weeks. But yeah. And then I'm just going to put down a little thing here just to remind me that it's my brother-in-law's birthday. We're still thinking if we're going to be watching Ghostbusters. I really like, well, it's not that I really like, it's just I saw the preview and it looked really interesting. It's the one with the little kids. I don't know if you guys are into the Ghostbuster franchise, but this one is the one with the little kids. It's basically the grandkid of one of the original Ghostbuster, not in real life, just like, you know, in the movie. But yeah, I really like the one where it's all the women, but apparently a lot of people don't like it. So yeah, this is the week of the 18th to the 24th, and yeah, I think this one turned out really pretty as well. But I don't know, I've been really into like purple in my planner lately, so that's kind of weird. I just realized this thing doesn't really match because that's kind of looking more blue than purple. Oh, I'll probably have to change that and see what's going on, because is it? Oh, I guess on the big one too, it's the blue, because I guess with the blue and then when it's like on top of the pink, it looks like it's purple. But okay, well, I'll just change that off camera, and I'm not gonna do it now because it's gonna be a stress. Okay, so let's move on to the last week of March. Okay, so this is actually where my mistake happened, because I wanted to actually use the Harriet Wright design deco sheet on this one. This one that I did here was supposed to be for this week, but I guess I was way too excited and used it for this week. Because I actually wanted to use this kit from Miss and Meow. I keep saying kit, but it's really just deco. You guys know what I'm talking about. This is her precious deco sheet. It's actually her journaling. It was like a couple of years ago, I think 2 years ago. But I really wanted to use this for this week because this is St. Patty's week. But it is what it is. I can't do anything about it now. I am not going to be pulling out any of those washi strips and stickers. I wanted that spread to be predominantly green, but it's okay. And yeah, so this is a kit. The washi is from Simply Gilded, and the deco sheet is from Miss and Meow. And then I'm going to be pairing it with this Tombow marker in 192. This is like one of my favorite Tombow marker, and I really should purchase more. But yeah, that doesn't really matter. I guess it still kind of works because this washi has little bunnies, and this is the week of Easter. So my family and I do celebrate Easter. So yeah, I guess it still kind of works out. And it's in silver foil, the washi. Most of the decos that I've been using doesn't have any foil. That's just how it is, I guess. And yeah. So I actually really, really like this washi. It's very, very dainty. It's very, very whimsical. And I think it just looks really pretty. And I hope the kit really goes well with it, because the kit that I have, or like the deco that I have, is predominantly green as well. I bought this a while back from Miss and Meow, and I just never got a chance to use it. It was supposed to be in my journaling, for my journaling, but like I said, I just never gotten a chance to use it. I'm actually going to be using the same, actually no, I won't use the same one. I have more than enough stuff to use. So I'll just use this lace one here at the top, which I think will also look very pretty. I think the background, I don't know if it's pink or just plain white, but it's neutral enough that it doesn't stand out. So that works perfectly fine. So like I said, this week is like the Easter weekend, and here in Canada we are off on the Friday, which is the Good Friday. But as Catholics, we can't really do anything in Good Friday anyways, because we were supposed to kind of just stay home and kind of reflect on the passing of Christ. But yeah, so we really are not going to be doing anything for this week. But on the 31st is the week, so the Easter Sunday, and most of the time we do celebrate Easter Sunday. So yeah, we are going to have, usually it'll be like a lunch or a brunch or something like that. But I'm pretty sure someone has a birthday on this week as well. Like we have, March is the week of everyone, or the month of everyone's birthday in our family. It's like everyone is born in March. And we do. My cousin's birthday is on the 26th and my uncle's birthday is on the 29th. My uncle has passed away a couple of years ago, but we still celebrate his birthday actually. My aunt really, really loves to celebrate it with the family. So we just, we celebrate it with everyone. And it's not a big deal because we love our uncle, and yeah, we like to have a little bit of family time as well. March was also the month that my grandparents passed away, so usually we just kind of have a little bit of like a life celebration as well for that. I'm actually going to be using this long thing here, and I'm gonna put it here. Even if I'm gonna write down stuff, I just want to have a little bit of decoration for the weekend. And yeah, so I'm actually going to be putting a little bit of like markers of when my uncle and my cousin's birthday is, so that I just remember. Actually, I should have just put these down instead of that. Okay. So then I'm just gonna highlight down here. So I am off on the Friday, so I don't have to worry about that. It's like a short week for everyone here in Canada. Yeah, so that is my catch-all planner for the month of March. I'm just gonna flip through them quickly. I hope you guys like this video. I will probably keep doing it. But yeah, if you guys like it, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and thank you so much. Bye!